All right. What is good, guys? What is good? Kingsley Joshua, Trey Lord himself, come to you live. And we're on video number 26 of this series. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So, right now it's currently raining. What we do. Got back in just in time for my walk, and now we're back on the charts. Now this is my first time opening these charts a little bit. I was working on a little bit, but I saved some work to be done on video. So I usually do this by myself, and I do it knock it out fast. But now I'll explain. This is first off, this is a 4-hour strategy that this is a third strategy that I'm not really showing. It's on here because I've been passing challenges with it, and I'm about to pass this 100K. This not 100K yet. 25K challenge on funding pips right now, and yeah, and but anyway, anywho. Oh yeah, I'm about to watch some House of Dragons after this, but keep it a G, keep it a G. I just waiting for this 4-hour structure to break, and then we're all this all be aligned. Same thing we were looking for on NZD CAD yesterday. Same thing. We're just waiting for the market to develop. Market just did a continuation from here, this point A, and this point B. No, there's a lot of fibs right now. And if I'm not talking about this fib, I'm talking about this fib. And that was the continuation from this candle, right? And then from there, now we have this low, right? Last two candle, and then the last two candle formation, that's bullish is here. To the right, this is the highest point to the right. So boom, that's the break structure point. And we're looking for this thing to break structure. But yeah, we're moving on there. So anyway, Euro USD is next, and we're still waiting for a 4-hour break of structure. It's done nothing really crazy today. And so has this thing. USD CAD. We had a chill out, right? So we were chilling out. We did not take any action on this setup because this is a setup that'll be irrelevant to really take because we already had our pattern. We have our big win and too many wins. And I go for the too many wins, and I risk $200 to make $100 on here. I risk $100 to make $50 on here, and make $150 on this challenge. That's not a challenge. This is the live account, and this is actual money. Like that's an actual $5,863 in this account, and this is actual negative $82 that's being displayed right now. Yes, this account was at 6,000, but now we drop it and we are starting to build it back up. But we are delayed with this setup, and this setup is in profit. But we will see. But now we have a new setup about to take play. But since this continued on, right, from here on the 1 hour, this hit this point and didn't come back to the 0 point at all. So this is valid. So now with a valid big win, I can delete this, and they're not in chill out mode anymore. Now, I'll go to what I do exactly next. Take notes. This is note taking time. So after I get that big win, and I chilled out and I waited for this setup, now I got to catch up to this 4-hour chart, right? 4-hour, this is the new high. Last two candle formation that is bullish. Remember, this candle by itself, this candle by itself, this candle by itself. Last two candles was right here together. to the right is the lowest point. This is the lowest point. So that's the breaker structure point. So now I go to the 1 hour. And what we see here on the 1 hour, this is the candle that lifted up, right? So as soon as this punctures here, we are valid to take this setup like this. Point A, point B. And I want to see if this thing went up first or it hit that 23 first. And how to see that, take notes. I look at my cursor, right, we're on the 1 hour chart, right? I see as the time on the clock says here is 13, right? 13:00, right? So I go to the 5-minute chart. I come up to where the 13:00 is. Boom. And I follow from this candle on, and I can see that this candle, this chart punctured here before hitting the 23.6. So that tells me on the 1 hour, the real true fib high that we want to take play in is right here. And that's the relevant high. Obviously, this candle finishes here. Next candle opens. We didn't surpass that point yet. So this candle comes here to the 23. So this is valid setup. Now, if this thing came all the way down here, I wouldn't even place this position order right here. And I'm just placing it for really just for the shits and giggles because it's how I set it up and it's valid. I just want to track it. And this is a stop out, right? That we're not taking any play in. So this will be a play when it came up to here. But since it didn't come up to here and it hit here, this is now, and it was a play, but it's now irrelevant to us. And now it's currently still in this fib, right? This is the same current fib situation. We either do a continuation or we get a breaker structure, and then we gotta wait for another breaker structure up to the upside, right? As long as we're still within the 4-hour structure, because that 4-hour structure is, remember, is going to align with the monthly, which is point A, point B, weekly, point A, point B, daily, point A, point B. See how this fractal, the fractals, right? I would say that where I butchered that shit. But you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm waiting for. And now we're just chilling out still, waiting for the. Now we could say we're waiting for this. Uh, 1 hour continuation, right? 1 hour continuation since we're still in this fib. But if we break down here, then we would look for a 1 hour breaker structure. But and in that play, we could risk 200, and then I can say 200 to make 100 on that play. Yeah, that's what we could do. That's what we can do. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is USD CAD. Done and done. Next, then we got AUD USD. AUD USD. We had this 1 hour. So we got this. This is a chart I did not fix up yet. We're in this 1 hour structure play here. Of course, this did not go, and this did not go like that. And we could delete that. Now we did get a 4-hour break of structure. So with that being said, now we ain't doing shit but wait for the 4-hour to break structure, and then we're gonna do that. So what we gotta do, 4 hour, this is the new low. last two confirmation on the 4 hour. That was bullish. Remember, this is the from this point on. One, last two. From that last two, what's the highest point to the right? Boom. So take that blue line, which is my breaker structure point. I want to put that there. I want to set that high 888. We got 888. I want to set my alert on this horizontal line. And I'll say 4 hour structure, all align, set Robin trap. Wrong way. $200 to make 100. So I'll take that. And that's what we're waiting for. That's what we're waiting for. Until then, we chilling. Marcus Dodd do his thing. And now I can set another alert here too, as we want to get really technical and say, oh, it did a continuation. And if it did a continuation, right now, if the market decides to do any continuation at this point, you could clearly see the next two confirmation. This will be right here. This is the new high. So if this candle comes down to here, surpass this low, we have the two confirmation here. This is the breaker structure point right here. It gets moved down to right here. Then chances are to break that structure is very higher now, is because we're even closer. The price is closer to break a structure point. So we break structure. Then we do our due diligence there. That's it. I hope you get what I'm saying, man, because I'm just spinning the game, and that's how I play the game. A lot of traders don't play this way, but I play it this way, man. And we get the results. We get the results. All right. So GBP USD, this thing is going to have to pull back a little bit more because it's been doing 4 hour continuations like crazy. 23, I'm talking about 23.6s. It got speed on it. It got speed on it. But it's going to have to do a pullback soon. And it did a pullback here. See how I'm talking about speed? We have this high. We have a two confirmation. Well, we have the 4 hour coming down and hitting that 23.6. Now, if it does this push off, we're in trouble. But if it does what I'm expecting this thing to do is and come down and have a full retracement. But we'll see. We have the picture of power too. This is another thing I don't really talk about, my MAs, right? So this is what it's called picture of power, where you have the 20 MA, 50 MA, 200 MA, all going like that, and they're spread apart. When they're together, price gets mingled, right? As you can see there. But spread apart, price starts to clear up. And yeah, we're close to here. You could take off. But let's see. Because on the 1 hour, we got some mingling right now. So I'm expecting this have some deeper pullbacks. And those deeper pullbacks will lead to my TP getting hit. And I can see that. I can see that bearish candle right there. Oh yeah, this is the Blue Jay strategy that we're in, right? That's currently this setup right here, which was $80 negative. $100 negative, and now it's 83. See, price is going lower, and then we're going more up here. So I only risk $50 to make $50 on this play. So we're like halfway there. We got $25. So we get $25 more. We out with profit there. But I really should have did 100, but that's this play right here. See, thing going swell. That's why I should have did. I should have did a normal 100 on this play because there's probabilities too as well. But hey, it's all good. See if anything else. Oh yeah, this is the thing I have to clean up. Have to clean up on that one. Do it later. And this one, chilling. So yeah, Euro has no idea. Euro and CAD is nowhere near setting up. So only setup plays for Blue Jay is here on GBP and here on AUD USD. And that's how really rare I trade the Blue Jay strategy. But once the Blue Jay strategy activates, and I guess that alert, I'm taking that trade no matter what because I know the high probabilities on that Blue Jay. So, and that's we just gotta hang on because we can go right back into that profit and smack this thing. Because I swear, man, we have three here, three. It did three here, and did three here. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. It can't. What we all do? But that's one set, two sets of three. We all have a third set. We all have a third set. We all have a third set. Come on now. Market doesn't like doing that shit because it gives away too much money. So what has to happen next? It has to come down and give me what I want. But hey, if it wants to do a third set, let's do a third set. You ain't do a fourth set. So if I see that happening, and that's why if that next set that happens, I see that too, I'm expecting that thing to hit right away because no way hell we don't take a fourth set. And that's a big play that I could take, and I could risk a lot of percentage on that play because the probabilities is through the roof. Just like the probabilities on this one is high, and that's why I risk 200 to make 200 on this one. So let's see if we get that shit. All right. But right now, it's all tug of war, baby. It's all tug of war. But enough of that. That was GBP. And we're waiting. This one, this was a play, right? It got stopped out, but we're still in this fib. So we're still waiting. Now we're waiting on a con, basically a continuation or a breaker structure, but waiting on a continuation. 4 hour is matching the 1 hour, but so that could lead to the breaker structure. Waiting, just chilling out. This is also chill out because we have my pattern already. Big win, 2 wins, and now we're chilling out. But this was a play that I was interested in taking on the 4 hour, but we didn't have a continuation. We just had a break a structure up, break a structure down. Yeah, it could break structure again, but I'm looking for a continuation and then break a structure. This thing waiting for a 4 hour break of structure. This thing waiting for a 4 hour break of structure. This is actually another play I took. And this is what I'm talking about. When I had a 4 hour break of structure here, and then had a 4 hour pullback, continuation down, right? Now we have a new two count formation. So I'm looking for this 4 hour structure to break and giving me, so I could risk 100 to make $50 on this next one. But meanwhile, let's break. Same thing it did here, but I'm playing probabilities. Not taking that one. Already in too many setups. And then Bitcoin, of course, going up, going through the roof. This thing chilling out. And then we're back on NCC CAD. And that's it, guys, for video 26.